Okay, we're live. Hey everyone, my name is Marshall. You probably know me from some of the previous videos that we've done. I'm usually the voice in the background while Imad's talking, but today I'm going to go through a quick product demonstration of how QuiGig works. So this is the homepage for those of you who haven't seen QuiGig before. It probably looks a lot like a service marketplace platform, like Thumbtack, like Home Advisor, even maybe like Craigslist. But we're actually so much more than that. And we're going to get into a little bit of how we're different and how you can actually use us as more than just a place to find jobs. And that's all going to start on the QuiGig dashboard. So the first way, I'll give you a quick, just little look at the dashboard itself. And hello to all of our users, or all of our QuiGig members who are joining right now. It's really great to see people in the chat. We have the QuiGig dashboard right here. Back to it. The way you actually get here is first you're going to have to make an account, and it's completely free to make an account on QuiGig, but we do have pricing tiers. You'll see up here, you'll just go to sign up for free and basically input your information. All we're going to take from you is name, email, and a password. You can also sign in with Facebook or Google, but since I am an employee of QuiGig, I already have an account right here. That's my Marshall account. It's going to take me through the admin panel, which is not super important for you guys. We're about to hit 50,000 members, which is actually pretty exciting for our platform. That's going to be a big milestone for us when we get there. So let's get back to the dashboard, which is where you're going to live most of the time on the QuiGig platform. So the first thing you will notice is in the right-hand corner here, this is the amount of QuIGs that I have. And if you're unfamiliar, QuIGs are the platform currency or the platform token of QuiGig that you actually use to buy and sell services or to perform essential actions on the platform. And I'll take you through one of the main essential actions of the platform, which is posting a gig and also responding to one. Most of you who are watching are probably either you're a small business owner, a local service provider, and if you're neither of those things, you have probably hired a freelancer or obviously gone to a small business. So this is just a new way to do those kind of things. So I'm going to take you through one of the very first features that we ever added on the QuiGig platform, kind of how we started this project, and that's posting a gig on QuiGig. So like I said, I'm going to do this from my main account. You just go to post a gig, and let's see, what do I need completed today? I need my garage painted. So let's go to exterior painting. You just click on that. It already knows I'm in Houston, Texas. So it takes me directly to the page for local service providers in Houston. And all I'm going to do here is press get quotes. And I'm just going to quickly fill this out. I need the painter to come on Sunday. I'd like him to paint the garage green, because why not? Green garages are nice. I'd like him or her to paint it in green. Is this a reoccurring service? No, it's not. I only need this done one time. And here is exactly why we have QuIGs on the platform. I have more than enough QuIGs. It only costs about 20 QuIGs to actually submit this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And as soon as I click confirm and the request has been processed, it's going to take me back to my dashboard. Well, it's going to take me to this screen first, saying that this gig is in fact completed or posted. And then I'm going to go right back to the dashboard. And you can actually see right here that this gig is live and no bids have been received. So one interesting thing about QuiGig is that you act as both a service provider and a customer with the same profile, because we really believe in connecting people to people. So I can also receive bids, or receive gigs, like gig requests for me to actually go out and do work. And you can see one of those in this little notification box down here, for furniture moving and delivery. So if I click this, it's going to take me to that actual gig, and this is not a real gig. This is something I created earlier. And all you do is you put in how much money you make. Let's say for this furniture moving, I charge $25 per hour, and I'm going to be paid through my bank account. And I'm very strong. That's why I can charge $25 an hour. Again, another 20 clicks, confirm it, and there you go. I've sent that out to my potential customer. So those are, there's more within that process, but that's basically how you do those two things. And like we said, we really started this project with the intention that that's all we were going to do. But as we started, learning more and more about small business owners and about freelancers, we realized they needed a lot more. And that's why I'm here today, is to show you those other things. And that starts in this communication tab. Actually, you know what? It starts with our network. It starts with the CRM system. This system that I'm about to show you is really developed directly for a small business owner to be able to organize his business contacts and follow up on leads. So just to keep them from the stress of being unorganized and the overwhelming nature of a small business owner. And it's going to look rather simple, but there's a lot that goes into the back end of it. So everyone in your network is broken down into 3 different categories. So you have, let's start with leads, clients, and team. Team is easy. That's people you work with. So I have here my boss, the CEO of QuiGig, Imad Musavi, who is in my team. I can chat with him right here. I can send him images, and we can talk about product development. We can talk about how we're going to make more videos, all that kind of stuff within here. You also have clients, which is people that you work with. So you see Marshall Hiddepu here, and that's actually the person who gave me the furniture request. So I'm actually going to open up this conversation, and you can see that I can chat with this guy right here. Hi, Marshall. Of course, he's not going to respond, but the message is sent out. I can also send a location. I can also send a photo. And really interestingly, I can also send an invoice. And you do all of that by just simply pressing this button right here, or right here, or right here, which I am going to click this one, make a payment. I can actually send money directly over to Marshall through this, just right here. So let's say I want to send him $25. Go click that, and the request is going to process. And boom, amount paid via chat, $25. So that goes right over to him. Luckily, it goes directly to myself because that's also my account. And that's the messaging tool. It's very simple, like Facebook or like Instagram DMs even. But what it has over those platforms is these different streamlined shortcuts to be able to just really get right down into the important part of the conversation. I need to be paid. Need to be paid. Boom. And then you just click the invoice button and it sends it right there. We're all about, making every process that you go through just a bit easier to make your life just easier as a whole. So that's actually going to take me into our next piece here, which are invoices. So one great thing about QuiGig is the ability to create and send out invoices directly on our platform. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I do have to quickly log out of this account. You're getting to see a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff right now. Me going in the Marshall account. Oh, you know what? This is actually a good time to show you what it's like to accept a bid request. So this is for that furniture and moving gig. I'm just going to go ahead and accept. Am I sure I want to hire that person? Yeah, seemed like a good guy. And he's hired, and the gig is now active. Obviously, that gig's fake. Nothing's going to come from it, but it's really just that simple. And I'm going to quickly go back to my network. Or I'm not going to go to my network, and I'm going to go to the invoicing tab here. Just quickly log in with my main account. And if you ever need to get in contact with me or anyone on the QuiGig team, like if this is not enough, you can always go to QuiGig.com and go to contact us, or you can just reach out to Marshall@QuiGig.com or Ahmad@QuiGig.com. You can find us through the QuiGig platform. You can find us on social media. Really just reach out wherever. Our platform can be confusing and kind of daunting at times. So if you reach out, obviously we'd love to help you out. So next thing I want to get into is appointments, which are basically like calendar updates, which is nice. You can see right here, I had an appointment on the books for a couple days ago to meet with my team about things, and it was Ahmad. We have a lot of meetings at QuiGig. But I'm just going to go ahead and schedule a new appointment so I can show you guys how easy it is. And this is specifically for people on the QuiGig platform. Let's just do this is an important meeting. I'm going to tab in to select the date. That's the 6th. I'm going to select a time zone. Let's pretend I'm in Hawaii, tropical Hawaii, at 3:30 p.m. and it's going to last until 4, 30-minute meeting. And I'm going to, again, put a valid email, and I know that Ahmad is a valid email in QuiGig. How did I not put the date here? Okay. There. I put 4 a.m. instead of 4 p.m. So now that has been sent out. That's another scheduled meeting. Ahmad will be able to come here and see that requested appointment and accept the appointment. And then it's on our books. In the future, this is going to be integrated with different calendar apps so that this can go directly to like your Google Calendar, to your Calendly, or really whatever you use. We want to make QuiGig as easy as possible for you. Okay, so yeah, that's a very simple feature, but we think it's going to be important. We already kind of talked about the messenger. I'll show you quickly the notification section where I have a lot. And you basically get notified for, look, I have notifications for all of the things that we just did. So they're all here, and they also all live in my email. So you're notified in a number of places, so you don't miss any of like the important things like getting hired or you're seeing an invoice request, that kind of stuff. You'll have it, which is phenomenal. Now I want to get into one of the most exciting parts of QuiGig, But right before I do that, I'm going to take you through the profile section. This is again another feature that was started with QuiGig, or that QuiGig started with, and this was a brief profile that customers would see after you accept their bid, and they'd be able to see your education, your work experience, portfolio. Most importantly, for you to fill out if you're watching this as a QuiGig user who doesn't know what to do, is add services and add locations to your platform. This is going to make it so that if any customer on the platform, or really anybody, is requesting a gig, let's say they're looking for a Danish translator in Houston, they'll put that request in, and all the Danish translators in Houston who have marked down on their profile will be alerted. So it's really important that you do these two things. This is probably one of the first places you should go if you're joining the platform. And you can edit all of that up here. Phone number, name. I'll just change my name just for fun. Add that. I'm now Marshall Hamilton. Nice to meet you. So this profile is cool, but I want to show you a more public-facing one, and that's our web page. This is something we're very, very excited about because it gives all small businesses and independent service providers the ability to have like a digital footprint and get some like notoriety behind your company online. Just through having a simple website like this, you can increase the amount of leads you get 30, 40, even 50%. And maybe this looks daunting, but it's truly not. It's just 4 steps, and I'm going to take you through each one and kind of like build out what this website would look like. So, I mean, obviously it starts right at the top. So I'm going to write my name, Marshall, Danish expert. This will be the first thing that a service provider will see, or a customer will see. I speak Danish. You just type that in right there. You can change the background image, which I'm not going to do right now. And another important part is the page URL. So I'm actually going to change this to Danish Marshall. And if you guys are familiar with Reddit, this is the exact same type of URL that a user has on Reddit. And you'll see it's just quiggy.com/u/whatever you want that to be. And you can share this link with anybody. You can post on social media to help people find you. You can post it on forums. You can put it on your business card. You can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. You use it how you want. You customize it how you want. I'm going to keep mine simple for now, just for the sake of time. Okay, so that's the home section. Very simple. Contact me, and this will go to a contact form. Next, we're going to go to this section right here, which is, we call it About Us for now. And this is going to be where you can explain a bit about yourself and why you chose maybe the career you did, but maybe talk a bit personal about yourself. So, about Marshall. Why Danish, right? That's the question people ask. I think the Danish language is the most beautiful in the entire world. Cool. And I could post on and on and on and on and on and on, but I'm not going to for the sake of time. It's going to be as long as you want. In the future, you will be able to change the size of the font and maybe even the placement. We just don't have that feature yet. But there's a lot of work that will go into this as well. Next, so this is, the About Us is a little personal, I guess. Next is our services, or my services. So I can add photos here. I can add descriptions of what I do. I can even upload like MP3s. Maybe I can do me speaking Danish. This is really where you can differentiate yourself as a professional. And in another video, I'll actually take you through how to optimize this section for both ranking highly on Google and getting conversions on this platform. And the next is the contact us. You can put in your address. I obviously live at 123 Fake Street, right? That's my home address. And my other home address is 234 Imposter Lane. I mean, obviously, that's where I live. We are located in Houston, Texas. That's where our headquarters are. So we're on Central Time if you ever need to get in touch with us. I'm just going to make up a zip code, 77007. Then we can customize the email address here as well. People will see this when they visit your profile. You can choose to hide some of this information. You can also choose to turn some of this information off. If I don't want people to have my phone number, and I also don't want people to have my address, that's completely fine. You can just turn them off. It is important to leave your email on. It would be important to also add your service down here. You can define it, I guess, however you want, but I'm going to use something that's already in the system because it makes it easier for people to find me if I do that. I'll just do Danish translation right there. And you set your working hours, which will obviously give your customer an idea of how active you'll be at certain times. So I work from 1 p.m. Actually, I think 1 p.m. is going to be 13:00, right? Work from 13:00 to, let's say, 20:00, right? I do a nice 7-hour workday ending at 8. So that's that. That's the web page. It's very simple. And now we're going to go right on back to the home page, and I'm going to just kind of take you through a couple of the other things in the dashboard. Let's see if there's anything else I should even show you that's super important. Obviously, change your password. We have a referral program where if you bring somebody into the platform, both you and him get like a little bonus. You can buy more QuiGs if you need to right here on the dashboard. We have a blog here. I recommend, if you're new, visiting this page right here. It's our product page, which really explains some like user stories, some reasons why people have used QuiGig and why people are actively using QuiGig, and exactly what our offering is as well. So that's a great place to like learn about us if you don't know anything about us. But if you already have a dashboard, I guess the first thing I would do is just recommend, I would recommend that you add services and cities, and then start setting up your profile. And then if you feel ready, start setting up your web page. Also, get in touch with us. Shoot us an email. We want to talk to you. Like, we want to talk to you guys. And yeah, I hope this was informative. I hope you guys out there learned something about how to use the platform. And if there was anything I wasn't super duper clear in, please let me know. I'd like to do, I mean, we're obviously going to do more of these and do more content related stuff that teaches people how to use the platform and, you know, why QuiGig is so great. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you next time.